What's up, everyone? It's Tony here with Nerds Never Sleep, and it's time again for another weekly roundup. That's right, this is the time of the week where I go and I show you guys a little bit closer look at all of the figures, statues, and collectibles that I highlighted on the channel over the past week. Give you a couple page updates and things to expect kind of down the line. So this week, while I was short one post, I had quite the interesting little gathering here, as I dubbed it, Austin and his ladies over here, because I did of course have one very, very obscure statue that I showed off on the channel, and just some more of the usual suspects with my themed daily posts. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get right into it right now, so we can kind of take a look at all these together, as I am a little far behind. I had a very busy weekend this past weekend, and filmed this originally and had a massive error in the editing process. Don't know what the heck happened, so we're trying for round two. But anyways, guys, started off the week with Miku Monday, and one of my most sought after Miku prize figures. It's the Wonderland Miku from the colorful stage. I think it was called Project Isekai. And I freaking adore this costume so much. This is a Sega prize figure, and she came out so freaking great. I love her. For Twin Tuesday, I went with one that has been pretty popular in the past. You guys have seen it before if you're followers of the channel for a while. This is what I've called the Cat Lady Rem, and she's just freaking adorable. She's got the black cat hanging out on her head. She's holding the white cat in her arms, looking very, very confused, very Rem-like, where it's either she's very sweet or she's very confused. And of course, she's wearing her classic maid costume, which is a plus, because we don't see enough of those anymore. Love the figure, think she came out amazing. My only gripe with her is that she does wobble quite a bit. So my suggestion for you guys is to kind of just get even something like some double-sided tape and tape her heel down to the base. Something I've seen in other posts suggestions. I have not tried it yet myself. I didn't actually do anything for Waifu Wednesday. Don't even know how I missed that one. But as you can see here, there are plenty of waifus to go around. So that brings me to that time I got reincarnated on a Thursday with this incredibly detailed and heavy Shizu prize figure with her flaming blade. Now this thing is awesome, and the sword is heavy. And the sword is just heavy enough where she actually justifies having this support post on her arm. This thing is so badass. It's one of the best Shizus out there. And again, just having the giant flaming sword is freaking cool. Now, she's, again, just a prize figure, and she is pretty big. The sword alone, again, is just, it kind of makes it all just stand out. There is another version of this as well, of her holding just her regular sword without her mask on. I do have that one as well. And if you've been on the channel for a while, you've probably seen that one too, because I am a huge Shizu simp. All in all, she's a great piece, and if you can get her, I highly recommend checking her out. Probably one of the most obscure pieces in my entire collection is this awesome Austin freaking Powers statue by Dark Horse. This thing, I saw him in a shop when it was closing a long time ago, and I saw the box up there and I went, is that a statue? And can I see it? Those are the only two things I needed to say. He brought that box down and I just went, I'll take it. And I think I got them for like $20. Store was going out of business. It was closing down. And I was just like, this is the coolest thing ever, because I'm a huge Austin Powers fan. I love this thing, the crazy bass, and they made his face so horrendous. In a good way, though, because it's Austin Powers. And they did a phenomenal job on the face. My only gripe with it really is, and it is an older statue, it's from, I think, 1999. The gun here is just, there's little to no detail on the thing. And maybe just because I have such expectations from things like Sideshow and stuff like that. But again, this is a really old piece now. It's over 20 years old. And I still, to this day, love it. It's one of those pieces that when people see it, they're like, is that a statue of Austin Powers? What the hell are you doing with that? I love it. I love it. I absolutely love it. And I just thought it would be fun to bring out something that was very, very obscure. So that's my story behind that one. I ended the week with another little schoolgirl. Not in her schoolgirl costume, but I went back to the Bang Dream Girls party, and I brought out one of my favorite girls, Kasumi, who is basically the lead character of the series, and she's also the lead vocals and guitar for the band Poppin' Party. Now, this is part of the band leaders set that came out, which just basically highlighted all the leaders of each group. Original group, I should say, and in their band uniform with their instruments. So, very, very cool set, and I love how she actually has her guitar, and she's kind of rocking out. I think it's a really, really great looking piece. So that's it for the rundown on all the pieces that I had this week. Again, some very, very awesome stuff, and yeah, it's hard for me to pick a favorite. So usually at this point, I kind of give you guys my opinions on what I like the most. Obviously, I have one higher end piece and four lower end pieces, we'll call them. So Austin is going to take the top spot by default for the higher end stuff. And this is kind of a no-brainer for me because she's something that I wanted for so long. I'm going to go with the Wonderland Miku for my favorite of the week, because I think they nailed this design. The sculpt is great. The face looks incredible. Just the pose, everything about it. All the flares on the costume, the tail, the bows, the stars, the whole cutouts in the dress. Everything looks incredible on it. And I think it's one of, if not closing it on, my favorite Hatsune Miku prize figure now. I absolutely adore this figure. I think she's perfect. I don't think there's one thing I would change about it. I don't think there's one thing I would change about it, and I'm just super, super happy that I got her finally. But those are my opinions, guys. Let me know in the comments what is your favorite of the week, and let me know if you've ever actually seen this Austin Powers statue before, because a lot of people have been like, where did you get that? What the hell is this? Where can I get one? And is it new? A lot of people thought this is a new piece, and it is not. It is almost 30 years old now. So it's a really, really unique piece. Not a very expensive one either, guys. It's a Dark Horse statue from, 20 plus years ago. I think you can get them now for like $100. They're not very expensive. So if you are interested in getting one, I recommend it. It's a cool piece. And again, it stands out in a collection as one of those just really like obscure spots. So, but again, that's it for the weekly roundup news. I kind of slacked this past week. I only put out my roundup video and a what's in the box video from a big bag toy store delivery that I got. So check that video out if you want to see all the goodies that came in, and chime in on what you'd like to see me unbox first. Been streaming a lot more, and I think that's what's been taking a lot of the time away. I've been having a great time doing that. kind of building up an audience doing that, building up stuff in the chat, and just having fun. So I think I have to start balancing a little bit more now going forward with the streaming and the creation of my content, actually. So this week, obviously, I am falling behind because I had a lot of stuff going on, IRL, and there was just really, really crappy weather all week, power blinking out, stuff like that. So it wasn't really optimal for doing things like recording, stuff like that. But I do have some unboxings coming. They're going to come in during the weekend. And probably some more live streaming. So again, come in and hang out for that. We're going to try to finish off Stellar Blade on Sunday, I believe, because I am this close to the end of the game. I just run around doing a lot of side quests and having fun. So come in, check those out, and have some fun with us. But this week, I am going to, again, be doing some unboxings for you. I'm not going to spoil what it is, because some of the things are from the Big Bad's Toy Store delivery that people had requested me to do already. So just stay tuned to see what comes next. But guys, that's it for this week's Weekly Roundup. Hope you enjoyed checking out all these pieces this week. Hope you guys pop in to the live streams, have some chatting, have some fun, and we just talk about whatever. So come in and hang out. I'm going to give you guys the usual spiel. Click that like button, click that subscribe button, click that share button, spread the nerdiness. Follow on all the social medias. The link tree is in the description below. And yeah, guys, I'll see you all in the next video. Bye, everyone.